What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Senpai Solo, back with another news video for you guys today. In today's news, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 reveals a brand new rare blade, code vein details, new characters, new location, blood veils, and blood codes, Sword Art Online fatal bullet details, AR systems, more weapons, skills, and gadgets. So without further ado, let's get right into the news. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 adds KOS MRS Reed from Xenosagas as a rare blade. So, Xenosaga series character KOS MRS will appear in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as a rare blade named KOS MRS Reed, Nintendo has announced. I hope I'm saying that name right. It might be Cosmos, I'm not too sure about that, but this character from Xenosagas is going to be as a rare blade in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which comes out Friday. The character is designed by Kunuhiko Tanaka and voiced by Mariko Suzuki. Now, here's a picture of her right now if you guys want to know what the character looks like. I mean, you've seen the video too, but I'm going to put up the picture for you guys to see a more detailed of the character. She's in a kind of a white suit with, like, I think they're two giant guns that she has with purple icy hair and like high heels. She looks pretty cool. I mean, you know, she was originally a character from Xenosagas. Never played Xenosagas, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 comes out tomorrow for the Nintendo Switch, and I will be picking up the game along with my Nintendo Switch. Let me know if you guys have ever played Xenosagas, if you guys know what character this is, and if you're excited to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 tomorrow. Topic 2. Code vein details, Nicola Karnstein, new location, Ivy blood veil, and blood codes, and the opening animation. So, Bandai Namco has released new information and screenshots of Code Vein introducing new character Nicola Karnstein, a new location called the Ridge of Frozen Souls, the Ivy blood veil, and the blood codes features, and the opening animation. So there's a whole lot for this article, so I'm trying to get through it in one take. If not, then whatever. Okay, so the new character Nicola Karnstein was little girl's picture that I put up in the last video, so I'm going to put it up again right here. Mia's little brother Nicola Karnstein is wandering in Vien land with his sister, and they will protect each other in the different areas. The Ridge of Frozen Souls is a harrowing mountain pass that features limited visibility, narrow ledges, deep snow, and an ice-covered cave. Players will also have to contend against a massive armored enemy deep within the Ridge of Frozen Souls. This huge, imposing figure is surprisingly fast and will combine in speed with its heavy shield to rush down the player. Okay, so the new location, the Ridge Frozen Souls, is a harrowing mountain pass that features limited visibility, narrow ledges, deep snow, and an ice-covered cave. Players will also have to contend against a massive armored enemy deep within the Ridges of Frozen Souls, excuse me. This huge imposing feature is surprisingly fast and will combine in speed with its heavy shield to rush down the player. New features, the Ivy blood veil and the blood code. So, to survive in the vein, special attacks will be necessary. Blood veils allow for players for powerful blood drain attacks that will make quick work of enemies and also regain Ichor, which is needed to perform additional skills. The new Ivy blood veil unleashes a swift attack, producing thorns that emerge from the ground, piercing enemies from afar. Other blood veils announced including Hounds, Ogre, and Stanger, each with their own attack power and range of use. Players can switch out blood veils for the appropriate circumstances. I'm gonna put up a screenshot that they have for this one. Players in Code Vein will be able to customize weapons, blood veils, and special blood type named blood codes. Each blood code has a special skill depending on the owner. When the player equips their character with the blood code feature, they will get the original owner's special skills. For example, Ranger blood codes will be useful in dungeons, excuse me. Hunger blood codes is for range battles, and Berserk blood codes is for short distance battles and etc. So the opening animation, fans will be pleased to discover that the first screenshots of the opening animation, which I'm going to put up right now. Okay, so fans will be pleased to discover the first screenshots of the opening animation realized by Ufotable, the Japanese studio, who was also worked on TV animations God Eater and Tells the Story of the X. So these are all the screenshots for the opening animation right here. Looks like an anime. So Code Vein is due out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC early 2018. Now, except this is my video from yesterday. Really excited for this game. Every time we get some information on this game, I'm gonna, report on it, because this is one of the most anticipated games of next year. And I can't wait for this game to come out. It's an RPG. It's anime Dark Souls type RPG. Looks pretty interesting. All the screenshots that we got from this latest information look pretty cool. We got the new character, Nicola Karnstein. There's blood codes, new blood veils, the new map area, and everything. So everything looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. When this game comes out, I'm picking it up day one. I'm gonna play the heck out of it, and I'm gonna have a time with it. I might do some videos on this channel whenever it comes out. I'm not too sure about that yet. We gotta wait until the game comes out. Hopefully it comes out sometime like early 2018, and when it does, then I promise to do coverage on it if I have the time to. And every time a new article for this game comes out, I'm going to report on it, because this is one of the most anticipated games of 2018. Let me know if you guys are excited about Code Vein down below in the comments. I will have the article link down in the description for you guys to check out. I know I messed up a little bit on these on the topics of what this was, so you guys can read it for yourself and really get the gist of what's going to be going on in like the new locations and with the characters and the Code Vein, the blood veils and everything. So on to topic 3. Final topic. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet details the AR system functionalities, more weapons, skills, and gadgets. So Bandai Namco has released information and screenshots of Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet detailing the AR says Android unit that will accompany the protagonist, and introducing more weapons as well as some of the skills and gadgets players will access too. So there's a whole lot for this article also. So I'm just going to go over the stuff that I find interesting, and then I have the description for you guys, the link in the description for you guys to check out the rest of it yourselves. So the AR, a humanoid android loaded onto the Crash's SBC Fugal spaceship. The protagonist's AR is equipped with a particular rare type X artificial intelligence. It can think and take actions on its own and provide a variety of support. Because an AR cannot become stronger than its master, the AR newbie protagonist is the master of is less than a newbie. It is a piece of junk. However, the AR will transform beyond expectation depending on the growth of the protagonist. The AR's appearance and gender can be freely customized by the protagonist to their liking. Also, in order to progress the story, there are quests where you cannot advance unless you take your ARs along. The protagonist and the AR will grow together while being forced to make decisions. So the function of the AR, you can talk to your AR in your room, and depending on the progress of the story, you can make use of special functionalities. Money management system. Your AR will automatically receive the money you acquire in battle and invest the money in order to increase it. You can also set what percent of money will be deposited and what rate of interest it will be invested, aiming to become rich. You can transfer your spending money to the AR, they will use the money for you. And you can buy all types of clothes. Here are the screenshots of the clothes you can buy. The AI settings. You can set the actions of the ARs to take in battle, whether you want a warlike fighter, one that recovers you, and one that can create an AR ally that is all your own. Excuse me if I'm stumbling over my words and everything. Coordination. The player's AR's master can change the color of the ARs equipped in addition to clothes, even accessories and weapons can be colored. So you can probably color your AR and everything. It has emotion settings, so it's kind of like a human. You can set the emotional expressions of your ARs. Your ARs will react with a wealth of emotions, such as when you meet a friend during battle and when you clear a quest. You can choose from simple settings and detailed settings when setting emotions. The machine gun, recommended range short and middle distance. The lightweight and easy to handle submachine gun. It is powerful and can load up a lot of ammunition. It is a good weapon that is overall balanced. Scatter bullets to shower enemies in a merciless attack. It has mid-fire, optical, and there's a Gatling gun. So recommended range for the Gatling gun is middle to long distance. Since the Gatling gun is a heavyweight class weapon, caution is required as your weight will be overcarrying capacity when it is equipped. It can launch a concentrated attack on enemies with rapid fire speed from middle and long distances. And there's mid-fire, there's optical for it. There's a grenade launcher also, so recommended range for the grenade launcher is middle to long range. Since the grenades are thrown with a curve, you can attack from long distance while utilizing cover. And since the grenade generates a blast attack to its surroundings upon impact, it is effective on big enemies and defense shields. So it has mid-fire and opticals. Skill settings. Skills can be acquired by using SP skill points. There are also request statuses for acquiring skills. Skills can be set for each weapon. There are skills that can be used across weapon types, as well as unique skills that are exclusive to certain weapon types. Attack type skills. This section is an introduction to some skills that can deal big damage to the enemy, including rapid fire skills, ram attack skills, and sword skills. Quick shot. It's a support weapon, pretty much a handgun, so it continuously fires bullets at nearby enemies. Gun sting. Supported weapons. The shotgun, assault rifle, and it performs a high-speed rush towards the target and adds on a shooting attack if it hits. Horizontal square. Support weapon. It's a sword / gun and sword. It's kind of confusing, but after unleashing 4 consecutive sword attacks at a target, it mows down a wide range with a square shockwave. Buff style skills. This section is the introduction to some skills that can provide buffs, such as strengthening your own defense and attack powers or healing your comrades. Shield matrix. Support weapons. All weapon types. It says you cannot move while using this, but you will not receive damage. The amount of time it lasts can be extended by long pressing the button. So there's a healing area bullet. It's a support weapon. It's all weapons except swords. So generates a recovery area that at the site of impact, and allies who touch the area will recover HP. So it's kind of like, you throw a shield, and if you go into the shield, you recover HP. Debuff style skills. This section is an introduction to some skills that can inflict status elements on the enemy, including blaze, stun, and poison. So blaze bullet. Support weapons. The handgun, shotgun, submachine, assault rifle, Gatling gun, gun, and sword. Fires a special bullet that generates a fire area after an explosion occurs at the impact site and inflicts an abnormal blaze state accumulation effect. Poison gas bomb. Support weapons. Handgun, shotgun, submachine gun, assault rifle, Gatling gun, gun, and sword. Fires a special bullet that generates a poison area at the impact site and inflicts an abnormal poison status ailment effect on enemies and that it touches. Gravity field generator bullet. Support weapons. The Gatling gun and the I guess it just says launcher, but I guess it's a rocket launcher. Fires a special bullet that generates a gravity field that sucks in enemies at the impact site. So that one's pretty cool, actually. We're gonna get into the gadgets now. There are not that many gadgets, so we're gonna just go into this. The gadgets. There are pallets to use gadgets on the screen, and up to 4 can be set to take into battle. Gadgets are not just limited to grenades and landmines. They cover all grounds, including throwing knives and recovery kits. More powerful gadgets require higher stat values for dex and such, so that's pretty cool. The frag grenade throws a grenade that explodes in about 3 seconds after throwing in a parabolic orbit. I don't even know what that means. It is extremely effective against humanoid enemies and enemy players, and is also a good countermeasure against the harder parts of monsters. Excuse me. Smoke grenade throws a smoke grenade that generates smoke field that obstructs the field of vision 3 seconds after throwing in a parabolic orbit. While it does not have power to deal damage, it is useful in many circumstances, such as to evade enemy attacks, to distract the enemy, or to send a signal. Emergency care kit increases HP recovery power for a fixed period of time. Unlike skill recovery bullets, it does not recover HP at all once, but rather gradually with the effect period. And that's everything. Sorry if I stumbled over some stuff. There was a whole lot of stuff to read. Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet is due out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on February 8th in Japan and February 23rd in the Americas and Europe. So I'm really excited for this game. This is another one of my most anticipated games of 2018. I love the anime, both seasons of it. I can't wait for the third season of anime to come out. I can't wait for the video game to come out so I can play the heck out of the video game with my friends. All of this stuff seems pretty cool. I especially like the gravity field generator bullet, which sucks in your enemy or whatever. That's pretty cool. Some of the guns that they detailed were pretty cool. The skills are pretty cool too. The AR system is kind of like, you know, wonky. You can't like do certain stuff if like your AR isn't like a certain level. This game kind of reminds me of how Phantasy Star Online was back in the day, when you had like the little bot following you around and you could level up the bot too. But I didn't think that like affected your progress in like the main game. But I feel like the creators, which is Bandai Namco and other creators of this game, like are taking a lot from Phantasy Star Online and putting it into this game, which is actually not a bad idea, or to me, because I actually loved Phantasy Star Online. That was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. It was one of the best. I think it was a JRPG MMO or whatever, but that was one of my favorite games growing up. And if this game was kind of like that, then I'm so excited. Like, I'm already excited because it's Sword Art Online and you can play this game online with your friends, and it's like it's a MMORPG, and it's in the Gun Gale period of the anime, which was like one of the best periods of the anime ever. I'm excited for it. Let me know if you guys are excited for Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC February 8th in Japan, and February is it 23rd everywhere else? Yeah, February 8th in Japan and February 23rd in Americas and Europe. Down below in the comments, I will have the article for you guys to check out in the description for you guys to read it for yourselves. I know I kind of stumbled on everything a lot, but that's all the news I have for you guys today. Alright, so with that being said, that's all the news I have for you guys today. As always, make sure you guys give the video a like, thumbs up, share with your friends and your family. Comment down below what article you guys thought was the best article. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I will have all the articles for you guys to check out down below in the description for you guys to read the stuff on your own, because I know I kind of like, you know, stumbled over a lot of things, but that will be there for you guys. Tomorrow is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 day. I will have an unboxing for you guys tomorrow, and probably a news video also. But without further ado, I'm your boy Senpai Solo. That is all I have for you guys today. I am out. Peace.